Hello guys, welcome back to another one on Chuck the Football TV. Back with another one. Arsenal 2, Sunderland 2. Everybody needs to relax. Everybody needs to relax, and I'm talking about Arsenal fans. Like, they need to relax. This is like people on online are acting like Arsenal lost the game 2-0. Like, this Arsenal agenda is heavy. It's crazy. Okay, this is Arsenal's first con conceded goals in like 10 games. Do you understand? Like, and they didn't lose, they drew the game. And these things will happen. The season is long. These things will happen. Like, people are acting like it's like the end of the world. Like, Arsenal have now dropped to 6th position, and like, chill, relax. And the people that even make it worse are Arsenal fans. Like, Arsenal fans are the ones that drive this agenda, that make it very easy to be picked on by fans of other clubs. Like, Arsenal fans online need to relax, man. And this is why a lot of people call the fan base very toxic. There are a lot of idiots roaming in the Arsenal fan base, a lot of moronic dumbasses, excuse my language, in the fan base. Like, okay, they drew a game 2-2. They could have, Arsenal could have won the game. Obviously, they took the lead, but then they conceded a goal towards the end of the game. Am I happy about that? No, because I'm an Arsenal fan. But this needs to stop. Like, people forget that it is actual humans that play these games. It's not robots. Do you understand? And things happen. Arsenal is still leading the table. They're still leading the table by like 7 points. Like, they're still, even if Arsenal loses another, like draws another game or loses another game, they will still be leading the table. So people need to relax. These things happen. It's a very long season. And Sunderland, kudos to them. They played really well today. So it wasn't a thing whereby it was luck. It wasn't luck. Sunderland, like, they came to fight. And the first goal was by Ballard, Sunderland defender, who I think arguably in my opinion was like the man of the match. He was incredible today, from his goal to his defensive prowess. There was a goal that Calafiori almost scored, and this guy made a last ditch tackle to clear that ball from getting into the net. He was incredible today. And funny enough is Ballard is an Arsenal he's an ex Arsenal player. I think he left Arsenal at the age of 22. I think he was, he grew up through the Arsenal ranks, if I'm not mistaken. He left the club when he was 22, and he was immense today. Like, look at the size on that guy. Pause. But the guy was immense today. He was good defensively, and he had a good game. He had a really good game, and they took the lead. Sunderland took the lead in the first half, and Arsenal equalized, a goal by Bukayo Saka, and then Arsenal scored to take the lead. A goal by, who scored the Arsenal second goal? A very fantastic goal by Trossard. Very, very fantastic goal by Trossard. And towards the ending of the game, so the Sunderland striker, Brobbey, the ex-Ajax guy, he plays for Holland's national team as well. He really gave Gabriel a tough time today, like strength for strength. He really gave Gabriel a tough time today, and it was a well drawn game. Both teams played well. I don't think Arsenal are going to lose a lot of games this season. Arsenal are still the best defensive team in Europe, regardless. Do you understand? Like, it's crazy that Arsenal have bullied the league and Champions League so much so that teams are happy because Arsenal conceded. It's like they're acting like the world has come to an end. So everyone need to relax, man. It's 2-2. Arsenal didn't lose the game. They still left with a point, and these things happen. Arsenal are going to come back stronger. Everybody this week after tomorrow's game, the next thing is the international break, and then when club football comes back again, I'm sure Arsenal are going to come back stronger. So just everybody needs to relax, calm your blood. It's not that deep. Sunderland played really well today. Kudos to them. And Arsenal really played good today. Rice was immense in midfield. He didn't really do well the first half, but he really came in clutch. The second half, Zubimendi played well today. Trossard played well today. Saka didn't really have that much of a good game in my opinion, but he was decent. The second goal by Sunderland, I would blame David Raya for that goal, because I really don't know what he was doing there. I don't know what this guy was doing there. But at the same time, these things happen because in that same game, he made an immense save as well. Sunderland could have won that game 3-2, but he made a world class save as well. So these things happen, man. These things happen, and it was a really good game to watch. Sunderland have been very good this season. They are currently first on the table, and I never saw this coming. Do you understand? Usually when teams come into the league from relegation, they usually go back. Or they just usually perform poorly. But to see what Sunderland are doing, like they are really giving big teams a run for their money. Granit Xhaka at 33, captain of Sunderland. I'm sure this game meant a lot to him. He really came to rep Sunderland. Like, the guy didn't care that he used to play for Arsenal. He really came to play. He really came to dictate today in that midfield. And it was good to see. It was good to see Sunderland. Big ups to their coach. Their coach is doing really well. And could Sunderland make it to Europe this season? Can they make it to Europe this season? We would have to wait and see. Because like I said, it's still the league is still long. There'll still be a lot of twists and turns. This is the Premier League. That is the greatness about the Premier League. There's no easy game. There is no easy game in the Premier League. The smallest teams, you can face the biggest teams and beat the biggest teams, right? And give the biggest teams big problem. But then it's the small teams that you don't expect that will give you a run for your money. That is the beauty of the Premier League. That is why we love the Premier League. That is why the Premier League is the best league in the world. Argue with your grandfather. The Premier League is the best league in the world. And big games tomorrow as well. Manchester City will be taking on Liverpool tomorrow, as well as some other games as well. Real Madrid will be playing as well. I think Barcelona will be playing as well. So very important games tomorrow. As it stands now, Chelsea won their game 3-0. They beat Wolves 3-0. Now Chelsea are second on the table. Arsenal are still first on the table. I think Sunderland are fourth on the table. If I'm not mistaken, Manchester City are probably third, if I'm not mistaken. But I know that Chelsea are second at the moment. Arsenal are still first. Sunderland are fourth. So the Wolves are last. They'll probably get relegated. Wolves, it's Wolves, West Ham, and what other club? Is it Leeds? Can't remember, but yeah, I know Wolves and West Ham are in that last bottom three. Funny thing is that West Ham have won their games back to back, so very soon they probably will be out of that bottom three with the way they are going at the moment. But Wolves, they look like they are going down. To be fair, they are not. I don't know what's going on with Wolves. I don't know if they've won any game this season so far. And these are the continual losses of games early on in the season is what is going to sink you in the middle of the season. Even when you start winning games and stuff, it's those games that you've lost in the beginning of the season that can come back to haunt you. And it's the same way, the games you've been winning in the beginning of the season would be the games that could come and save you when you start dropping points in the middle and penultimate time of the season. So that's really about it, man. That's really about it. Sunderland 2, Arsenal 2. It was an incredible game. Big ups to Sunderland. Arsenal finally concede 2 goals, or actually a goal, in 10 games. Who would have thought that it would be Sunderland that would jinx it, you know? But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you still think Arsenal will win the league? I still think they will win the league. You know, I still think Arsenal will still win the league. They just need to recalibrate and, you know, perform better next time. And you have to be aware that Arsenal have a lot of players that are currently injured, and these guys are coming back. Imagine the Arsenal squad depth. Havertz is going to come back. Madueke is going to come back. Gyökeres is going to come back. Gabriel Jesus is going to come back. Who else is injured at the moment? Odegaard is going to come back. You know, so Arsenal have serious squad depth. So people should stop doing like as if it's over. Arsenal are still leading the charge for this title race. And just a quick one, right? Let me just speak on Eze so far. I don't think Eze has been incredible so far for Arsenal. He hasn't been incredible so far. He's been very, very mediocre, basic. I actually thought he would be, you know, the Eze that we saw in Crystal Palace. I actually thought this guy would be running things, especially now that Odegaard is injured. But, you know, he's having decent games. He's not really doing anything spectacular, which makes me believe that once Odegaard comes back from injury, he's taking that number 10 role back without a shadow of a doubt. Give me back my position. He's taking it back. You know, maybe Eze would now be moved to the right wing, you know, but who knows, because Trossard is doing decently well as well. You have to also remember that Martinelli too is injured, so Arsenal have a lot of guys that are injured, and when these guys come back, it is going to seriously be problems for teams. It will be problems for a lot of teams. The type of squad depth Arsenal has, I don't know if any other team in Europe has this type of squad depth. So, you know, let me know in the comment section what you think, man. And until next time, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can get notified. Until next time, guys, take care. Peace.